Hey guys, how you doing? Hope you're good. I have the Galaxy Note 8. Santa Claus has come early this year. I have the imported version of the Note 8. It has come to me from China. This is a 256GB because the UK suppliers thought this phone would not sell. Now this phone comes with the 6GB of RAM. It has the AKG headphones, which is pretty cool, or earphones. It's got the sizes in the back. It's got 8 megapixel front camera, IP ratings, iris scanner. Wow, that's pretty cool. So it's got everything that I need from a phone. Let's go ahead and unlock it. Now it comes with the UK plug as well, which is pretty cool for a phone that's come from the Far East. Look at that box, pretty cool. So it's factory sealed as well, which is exactly what I want. Let's get that cracked open. Oh yes, oh yeah, look at that. Great phone, I hope. Okay, so you just got the phone that comes in the box. Now compared to my S7, the Galaxy S7, it's pretty big, but not much difference really. You just need to get used to the size. Now I don't like the edges, it's pretty square, but you know, it is what it is. Oh, the pen is right there as well, which is great. I've heard a lot of good things about the pen and how limited the use is. You got your earphone jack, the USB-C connection at the bottom. You also have a couple of buttons on the side, and at the top you have the SIM card or the memory card. Now let's have a look at what's inside the box. You have the SIM card tray pin, and oh wow, look, comes with a case and instructions. That's pretty impressive. Never realized it comes with a case. That's pretty cool. It comes with a USB-C to micro USB connection, which is pretty good. That could come really handy because I've got a lot of micro USB cables. I could charge my phone with that. It comes with a USB-A to a USB-C converter, which is pretty good as well. That could come really handy. It's a UK plug as well. It comes with a standard USB cable for charging or data transfer. Now what on earth is that? Oh, okay, this is the extra pins and a pin removing thing for your pen. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool for them to provide that with your phone. It comes with a Earphone Buds and the earphones themselves, the AKG ones. Now these are pretty nice. I do like these. I mean, I do have the Bose Q35, so I won't be using this quite a lot. But you know, having it there is pretty cool, so I could use that in the future. Looks pretty well made as well, so that could come handy. It's just got a standard plug, so it's not really gold plated. Now let's go ahead and peel the packaging from this and switch it on. Wow, feels nice. So straight away, the phone is running well. Oh, okay, wow. Let's change language. Here we go. Where's the UK? Nope, not up there, down there maybe. Got it. Sweet. So all the T's and C's, you have to accept them. Okay, so I kind of connected to my Wi-Fi, and now I'm going to set the security settings. For now I don't want to do anything, but oh, what's this? Right, okay, I suppose I should really put a security setting. I'll put a fingerprint and a pin for now and see how that goes. Continue, pin, blah blah. Can't be bothered to read this. Let's just carry on. Okay, I'm not going to show you my pin. Here we go. Right, now let's do the fingerprint. So awkward, man. That fingerprint sensor is so awkward. Okay, so what's happening? Alright, I have to move my finger. That's just long. See, before my old phones, you use your thumb, but this is just awkward. Just holding it is not right. Yeah, and all these errors as well, so not happy about that. But it's going, so alright, done. Oh, I could add more as well, so I think I'll do that as well. I'll add my other finger. Okay, I've added both now, so that's a good thing. Okay, so these are the notifications that I'll be getting on the screen itself when the phone is switched off. So it's got like a screensaver where it tells you the time. I'm going to put both for now, and if anything I could change that later. More jargon. Now here, this is the part where I don't like to share my information. I normally remove all this. They already know too much about me anyway. I don't need to give them more information. So let's just go ahead and click next here. Or tab. No, I don't want these features yet, so I could use that later. Okay, so now it's asking me to install some of the applications that I've had from my old phone. Now these are the Samsung apps. I'm going to leave them all there because I do need them. Now this is the Samsung account and all the other features that comes with the Samsung account. I think I'm going to sign in because I've already got an account with them. Now here's the cool part. You could transfer all your data from your old phone to the new phone. And this is what I'm going to be doing. From the Galaxy S7, I'm going to transfer all the data and then I put on my Note 8 with a cable. So I quite like this. This is pretty cool. Obviously I need to use the USB-A to USB-C converter, and the micro SD goes below the S7. So I'm not sure what's going to happen really, because I've never done this before. Alright, look at that, that's pretty cool. So now I'm assuming it's just looking at all the data that I have in there and trying to figure out oh, okay, so I now have the option to select what I want to transfer across, and I could modify that as well, so that's pretty cool. It's not going to transfer everything that I want. It's going to allow me to select what I want it to transfer. So I kind of selected now. I've got 27 minutes here. It's going to tell me how long it's going to take to transfer and what data I've got in there that's going to be transferred as well. So let's go ahead and do that. It's going to take about 27 minutes, so I'm not going to hold the phone for 27 minutes. Alright, this is more T's and C's, terms and conditions. You know, I should really read the stuff, but yeah. Sure, yeah, cool. No, I don't want to give any other details. Okay, so I'm assuming this is the phone. This is it. It's open now. It's available to use. But I think it is transferring the data. Oh yeah, it is. On the background, it's transferring the data. So I'm going to leave it as it is. And oh god, this is so long. It kind of tells you every time you want to do a new feature, it kind of tells you how to do it. So I'm pretty happy with that. Now the pen is cool because if I press that button right on the side, alright, here we go. I've got these cool features that I could do. So this is pretty cool. I could take a screenshot, allow that, and I could just, I could just modify or write something on top of that, which is pretty cool because that could come handy really. And I could just how do I get rid of it? I don't want it. There's no discard. Nope, not there. No, I can't move these aside. Oh, there it is. Cool. Got it. What else can I do with this? You have to take the pen pretty close to it and press the button for that side window to open up. Now I want to take some notes. How do I take notes? Okay. All right, I have to press the button as well. That's really cool. I could come really handy during meetings, just taking notes. Yeah. So I'm just doing a to-do list here. which I want to do. Now you could change the thickness of that pen, so this is pretty thin for my liking, so I could save the notes, otherwise I can't go back. Okay, so I could scroll down, which is pretty cool. I could make more notes, so I could do as much notes as I want and just scroll the the thing down and it will save it as well, so it's pretty cool. Now other things that I could do is probably allow this as well, and I could just do this. Now this is what the adverts show as well, so I kind of could do these things and blah blah, you know what it is. That's pretty cool. So I do like that. That could come handy. But yeah, so far I'm it looks great. It's just a bit bulky, but let me set the weather as well. So far, what can I say about this phone? I think it's a great phone. It's got quite a lot of technology in there that is great. It's got the dual camera on the back. You could take proper DSLR pictures. It's got a great flash. It's got the fingerprint sensor, which I will come to that later, right here on the back. It's got the headphone jack here, so I know I'm using the Bose Q35, but just in case one day I want to have that, I have the option to use it here. It's got the USB-C connection for charging, which I think is great. The features that. The pen, now a lot of people have kind of said, who needs a pen? But I think it's a great pen, because when it comes to a meeting, I could take notes on my phone without carrying a pad around. So I could just carry my phone and make notes on that. So I think that's a great feature. Other things you could do is you could create GIFs or GIFs. The owner of GIFs. You could create GIFs on this. There's quite a lot of good features with the pen, but if you don't have the use for it, I think it's probably too much. So that's one thing. It's got an extra button here on the side. I'm not sure what that's all about, so I need to read the instructions again and find out what that does. I have put a screen protector, which is good, but I think it's just the quality of the image and the sensitivity of my actions, especially in this area here, doesn't work very well. And I'm assuming it's because probably I haven't stuck it in properly, I don't know. But I need to protect the screen, man. If I could, I'd bubble wrap it. This is an expensive phone. I've also put a case here. Now, the case that I've got here, and I've got more cases here really. I've got these cases that I bought. This came with the phone itself, which is nice. This I bought separately because I thought, in the matte black case. And this I bought because it provides more protection. All these cases makes the phone look bulky. I mean, I like the phone just like that, It's just look how nice that looks. But look, it's a smudge magnet. I don't know. It's full of smudges. Smudges everywhere. It's just not nice. You have to clean it all the time. This is something I need to consider. And also, looking at the screen protector, it's already coming off. That's pointless. That's going to go off soon. It's going to be binned. These case protectors are just rubbish. This is what you want. Proper phone. Looks good, but needs to be protected. I've used all the other phones. I've got obviously the Galaxy S4, the S5 I've got here. That's broken. I never bought the S6, but I do have the S7. So these are great phones, but compared to the Notes, there's no comparison. It's a great phone. It works tremendously. It's flawless. Now the iPhone X probably faster, and I think Samsung or Google could do better with the actual application, the Android application, but this is a work in progress. You could never get a software that's completely correct, sound and secure. It's going to take a long time. But they're getting there, Yeah, it's got the Android Nougat in here, 7.11. It's got the latest patch installed in here. So obviously the patch comes with security enhancements and security patches, which you probably need because Android is a known vulnerable system. It needs to be patched on a regular basis. What I don't like about Samsung is that when Google release a new patch, Samsung take it in, they modify it because they have to add their own stuff and then put it in here, which is a long thing really, because people like me, I want my phone to be as secure as possible, as quickly as possible whenever there's a vulnerability. So that's going to take a long time, and that's one drawback about Samsung. But out of all the Android phones, I like this phone. I like Samsung because I'm used to it. LG's got phones and Google's got a phone, but so far this is probably the best one for me. and it's all down to your preference really, and what your budget is. Now, as I mentioned, I got this phone not from the UK because the UK don't sell the 256GB. I got this imported from China. It's legit. I've double checked it, I hope. It is a different model number. It's got a different chipset, as I mentioned before. So these are the things that you need to take into consideration. The things I don't like about this phone is the fingerprint sensor. Now the phone is already huge, right? And I actually need to proper move my fingers across to get my fingerprint in there. And why on earth would they put a fingerprint sensor there? And I know they're trying to get the whole screen here, but they should have. I think they're going to embed this next year on their S9 phones or the Note 9, is they're going to put the actual fingerprint sensor right here in front. But I think really having it in the back here is just too long. And with the case on, it's just difficult to try to squeeze your fingers between the holes and get that sensor to pick up your fingerprints. So this is one thing I don't like about the sensor. It's already a big phone. Having a sensor there is just too much. Having a big screen is a good thing because you know, taking notes or watching a video, it's just great. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Please hit the subscribe button. Please like the video, leave a comment. I'm interested to know what you think of the phone if you're using it. If you're a Apple person, let me know what you think. Have a great time.